guys, everybody, welcome back again with me another channel on gameplay. So today guys, assalamualaikum, selamat pagi, siang, sore, dan malam ya cuy. Oke guys, kita kembali lagi di game Final Fantasy 16. Kita masih dengan menyelesaikan side questnya guys, sampai kita bisa memainkan DLC The Rising Tide dan The Echoes of the Fallen. Sebenarnya sekarang kita udah bisa sih, cuman akunya aja yang pengen menyelesaikan semua side questnya guys. Oke, langsung aja kita mulai guys. Continue, let's go. Oke, kita kayaknya masih di apa ya? Masih di Hideaway guys. Kayaknya bakal banyak nih nanti game-game yang lain bakal aku mainkan. Masih game-game AAA juga. Oke, nice. Oh, itu dia ini ya. Side questnya ada di sini guys. Vidar Grace. Oke. Kita langsung pergi saja ke Hawkscry Cliff untuk menyelesaikan side quest yang ada di sini ya. Di sini side questnya apa ya? Aku lupa. Masih banyak ya side quest yang di sini ya. Ini daerah Rosaria nih. Daerah kerajaan bapaknya dulu. Oh, di sini. Oke, kayaknya banyak musuh deh. Aku nggak perlu manggil Ambrosia ya. Aku nggak perlu manggil Ambrosia nih. Banyak nih yang kasih. Ntar aku pasang dulu nih penandanya biar jelas. Oh, itu kayaknya ada village ya di situ ya. Ada siapa ini cuy? Ada orang di sini. Dia bawa tenda. Oh, curse breaker.
People of Amber might not have been the friendliest sorts, but they didn't deserve this. Not that the Aether cares. It springs up wherever it likes. Nowadays that seems to be all over. Mind how you go, Sid. There's a Kashik about.
Ya. Wah, ini aku kayaknya aku pernah ke desa ini deh sebelumnya. Yang kena serang sama Black Shield itu bukan?
The whole village is turned.
Oh iya. Ini yang kena serang sama Black Shield guys. Masih hidup ya? Iya. Ngepis. Waduh, ngelag cuy. Banyak kali ya efeknya ya. Masih ada lagi. Ini desa Rosaria ini cuy. Gila, dengan kekuatan kegelapan. Selesai semuanya, selesai. Ini dia. Level 5. Itu otomatis ya. Otomatis semuanya selesai cuy. Mungkin ada secret di tempat ini tapi aku nggak tahu. Tapi kayaknya secretnya obvious ya. Nggak hidden kayaknya. Ada bom lagi di ujung situ. Masih banyak tuh, kalian lihat di sebelah kanan guys, side questnya. Aku nggak tahu nih apa butuh 1 episode lagi aku untuk main ini menyelesaikan semua side quest. Mudah-mudahan enggak ya, ini yang terakhir ya. Aku udah bisa next episode main Rising Tide sama Echo of the Fallen. Ayo level 4, level 4, level 4. Nice. Oh, sini deh. Ini ya yang mesti kita ambil ya. Bukan. Cuma cangkangnya doang. Apa nih yang di sini? The weirder science. Nyari opo iku? Masih ada musuh nih, cuy. Nah, itu dia. Wah, tidak.
Too slow.
No.
Too slow.
Selesai. Ini dia. Spherical Echo.
2 down. 1 to go.
2 down, 1 to go. Wow, kayaknya masih ada yang lain. Oke deh. Di sini kah lagi? Crossed Echoes. Oke. Langsung aja cuy. Tanpa babi bu, langsung masuk ya. Kayaknya nanti aku buat potongan-potongan untuk han-hannya ya guys. Aku soalnya nengok walkthrough guys. Nggak tahu nih di mana posisinya. Nah, ya nih di sini satu lagi nih. Jalannya dari sini. Tunggu. Nih jalannya dari sini nih. Gila berat cuy. Apa itu? Wah. Kayaknya ada kesamaan ya realmnya sama God of War. Soalnya aku banyak teringat-ingat tempat sama di God of War mirip-mirip gitu. Ya mungkin perasaan aku aja guys. Sebenarnya nggak beda. Ini satu lagi nih terakhir nih semestinya. Nah di sini deh. Bangun. Selesai.
Finished.
Nice. Finish. Itu deh. Ini yang terakhir. Oke.
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
Oke, kita kembali ke Owen. Dia di mana ya? Dia apa namanya? Di hideaway, guys.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
Ah, that's brilliant. Thanks a blimmin' million.
Million
Fit 'em to the smelter right away.
bahasanya.
May I present to you the Telemon
Telemon
Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Nambah.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I
Yeah,
can make
yeah,
a few
aku ingat.
improvements to it yet.
Iya, aku
You could
ingat.
just buy me a bigger.
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The
Oh.
Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it.
Nggak bisa dipakai sama
It's a
si
metal,
Blackthorn.
see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
What? Stretchy?
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
Besi yang bisa
Is the
ditarik
spirit.
kayak karet.
You'll love it, I promise.
Oke, kita dikasihnya apa? Mestinya tempat tas kita tuh jadi lebih besar, bisa menampung lebih banyak item ya cuy. Semestinya ya.
So, what do you reckon?
What you reckon? Mungkin gimana rasanya gitu.
It's
Apa yang kamu rasakan?
actually quite ingenious.
Ingenious.
Thank you, Owen.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Dimulai dari tas kita dulu ya. Oke. What do we got? Expanded potion satchel. Necessary for further increase in consumable inventory capacity. Sorry. Inventory maximize. Oh, udah paling mentok nih. Udah rata kanan nih. Bisa bawa item. Hai mid. Oke, ini udah bisa kita beli banyak nih cuy. Apakah kita harus ke... Tunggu. Langsung melompat aja cuy. Aku mau melompat ke Boklat. Apa ke sini dulu nih? Sini dulu deh. Daily mill in. Kita selesaikan semua yang ada di situ ya. Pokoknya semuanya kita selesaikan cuy. Ini soalnya udah yang terakhir ya. Kita udah langsung harus pergi ke origin untuk menyelesaikan si Ultima guys. Nah setelah si Ultima tuh kelar guys, nanti kita dapat item guys, Ultima apa gitu. Nah setelah itu baru bisa kita buat Ultima Weapon. Ya seperti biasa ya. Seperti biasa Final Fantasy selalu ada yang namanya Ultima Weapon ya cuy. Ah di sini dia nih. Apa ini? Blacksmith Blues. Tunggu, aku ambil ini dulu lah ya. Oh, di sini ada juga, cuy. Trading places banyak di sini ternyata. Tunggu, ini kayaknya masih ada nih map yang belum kita buka ya. Ini kita belum pernah ke sini nih, guys. Sebentar ya, aku cek lagi tadi kalau nggak salah aku ada satu lagi nah di sini, guys. Ini kita belum pernah ke sini nih. Nanti kita pergi ya. Wah, banyak nih rahasia-rahasianya yang belum kita buka. Kita ke sini dulu ya.
The way it was. I don't.
Aku prefer pakai ambrosia deh kalau di padang pasir. Nih guys,
Those
kelihatannya gelap
ne'er-do-wells
kan
won't
guys.
band
Ini
together.
kerjanya si Ultima ini guys. Gara-gara Ultima nih jadi makin gelap
Let's
tuh
go.
merah tuh. Sebelumnya cerah loh di padang pasir ini. Ini aku skip aja. Oh no. Nggak skip. Lawan. Ah, nggak kena lagi. Kejauhan. Kejauhan.
Ready, go?
Fly Ambrosia. Salamander. Wah. Serang kita. Oh, belum juga selesai coy. Tunggu, ini kayaknya belum ultimate move-nya ya. Dancing still kan? Ini yang paling tinggi nih.
Good girl.
Itu ada orang loh yang tegak di ujung situ. Siapa itu? Di situ misinya. Ada tenda cuy.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
Oh iya.
Come on then, Toggle.
The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off! Yours, Torgal.
Selesai nggak nih? Selesai dong. Itu udah mati ya? Diselesaikan sama Torgal tuh.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
I'm here.
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar.
Wah, udah
They're
kacau.
saying that Lubor is a bearer.
Bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying.
Oh.
If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Oke. Lubor butuh bantuan nih. Butuh bantuan ya.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right.
Iya, betul tuh.
We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Oke, kita mulai dari mana? Speak with Conrad and Natalie. Oh, di dalam sini dia.
Why are you taking the
Di
bearers?
sini kan dia? Nah iya, ini dia.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
Knew all along that he was.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the
Underhill.
League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Wah, nggak bisa nih. Susah nih. Orang ini udah mental block deh.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Oke, report ke Lubor ya.
Why do they always have to make so
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
Why do our customers for sharing?
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
Apa yang direncanakan ya? Penasaran
But
gue.
perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor,
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone.
Again.
Trust me, little ones, it is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
how could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
Udah dijelasin
I
ya
would
tadi.
not take it, Victor. It's over.
Iya, udah dijelasin ya
Over,
tadi.
you say?
Nggak
And so
ngerti
just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves?
dia. Aduh, nggak ngerti dia.
I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor,
Nggak ngerti dia.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Iya.
you sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here, a reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then, I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do, anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Jadi nggak ada lagi nih apa kita di sini. Apa namanya? Link kita di sini, koneksi kita di sini. Kalau seandainya si Lubor pergi, dia orang yang berpengaruh di kota ini nih. Dia pergi tapi kayaknya dia mau kembali lagi, tapi dengan masih ada kan? Nah nih, masih ada cuy, jangan takut. Ini bakal nyelesain itu tuh aiming high, skin trade, carvestone. Wah banyak nih cuy, di sini banyak dia. Di sini juga ada nih di Boklat. Oke kita selesaikan dulu yang ini ya.
Here to help me pack?
Ya.
Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The hideaway.
Oh, macam siapa juga nih si Quinton. Of course. Nanti
Of course.
ujung-ujungnya nggak jadi nih dia pergi.
The
Selesai juga
children will be more
masalahnya.
than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
Ada banjir ether.
Every last one of the bastards has turned.
Nah, ini
And they're
kesempatan
headed this
dia untuk
way.
memperbaiki namanya nih.
And it's a one thing.
Barrier itu tuh dia
The
kayak
cash
strata
bandits
gitu
are
guys.
quite
Jadi barrier
another.
ini paling bawah dia.
The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
Nggak jadi dong.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Nggak jadi nih kayak si Quinton juga nih. Si Quinton kan dia mau pergi kan, mau balas dendam. Dia mau meninggalkan semua orang kawan-kawannya. Minta dibawain ke hideaway.
Listen to me.
Mau minta dibawain ke hideaway, tapi ujung-ujungnya nggak jadi.
You need to evacuate.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak.
Mereka juga
You may
pemimpin nih
believe his
berdua nih.
lies, my lord, but we know better.
Nggak
But why
percaya
would he
dia.
lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps.
What revenge?
If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Waduh, susah nih. Susah nih.
You're making a mistake.
Susah nih. Susah nih. Gimana caranya nih?
It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
You lied about being one of us, and you're lying.
Di mana si Ferda? Ini lagi dia.
Now.
Jadi kita nih yang nahan Akashic di ujung situ, sementara orang di sini dia bertarung dengan idealismenya sendiri karena baru mengetahui kalau si Lubor itu adalah barrier.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda!
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubo is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Ada apa? Kenapa sih Lubor?
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
Susah buat ngingatin lalat, buat jelasin ke lalat kalau bunga lebih indah daripada tai. Bearer ya kan?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
No!
You should run!
Waduh.
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Run!
Just go!
Ya ini nih yang terjadi kepada nabi-nabi nih guys. Jadi ngomongin agama ya gua.
Lubo, wait. Someone's coming.
Siapa?
Stop! You're hurting him!
Waduh, bunyinya real guys, kayak kepala kepentok sama dinding. Itu kan batu barusan yang dilempar.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe.
Goblok ya.
You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Iya, nggak tahu terima kasih nih.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Ya itulah, mampus kau. Anak kecil yang ingetin. Apa nih yang direncanakannya?
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
Oh.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
Balik ke kita lagi nih.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right then. Fine.
Selesai masalahnya.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
Mulai masalahnya dari anak-anak tuh juga yang menyelesaikan berdua sama si Lubor.
Allow me to explain the situation. The
The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalimil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself.
Kita disuruhnya ke
Main
situ.
host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
Alah,
A little gardening. How pleasant.
how pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Kita langsung disuruhnya pergi ke situ ya. Ke tempat di mana ada ether flood tuh berada.
Looks like everyone's ready. I better not keep them waiting.
Mana di sini ya? Iya di sini cuy. Langsung aja nih kita pindah ke sebelahnya tuh. Ada obelisk di situ. Nah iya nih, ada ether flood tuh nampak tuh guys.
There's the flood.
Yeah, there's the flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Jadi kita disuruhnya menyerang ke sini sebelum sampai ke situ. Iya, kita yang paling kuat di tempat ini, nggak ada yang lebih kuat daripada kita guys. Mungkin si Ultima itu ya. Ini kerjaan si Ultima ini.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Bisa nih kuat nih. Pecah otaknya. Selesai. Gila serangannya. Macam samurai cuy. Wah, nih yang satu nih. Selesai. Oke, mudah-mudahan nggak jadi deh ya nyerang ke dalam email ya. Tapi kalau nggak ada itunya, nggak ada klimaksnya, nggak mungkin orang tuh percaya lagi sama kita.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Harus ada yang nyerang di situ guys, harus ada konflik di situ. Kalau nggak ada konflik, nggak akan bakal ada persatuan dan kesatuan ya guys. Semestinya gitu.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
Kemarin gitu juga.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours.
Iya.
We
Masalah di
thought
kalian
only
itu.
of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen.
Iya,
They
perbudakan
will not
itu.
be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Minta topi khusus dia jadi mayor. Iya ya, itu ya maksudnya. Gue nggak tahu sih. Kalau gue salah, koreksi di bawah cuy.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Di sini soalnya di dunia ini, di dunia Final Fantasy ini kayaknya rasnya bukan cuma manusia aja, banyak yang lain. Kenapa nih bocah berdua? Bocah nih berdua yang nyelamatin akhirnya. Oke, nice. Nah, itu Briar's Case signboard. Ini di kamar kita nih ya. Oke, di sini udah kelar. Ini ada satu Smooth Like Butter. Kayak lagu BTS ya guys, Smooth Like Butter. Enggak ya, gue salah ya cuy, sorry guys.
Ginger and ginseng.
How about a few spicy sausages to put?
So, you're going to join the watch after all?
Kita sekalian mencari apa ini, mencari Han nih kalau dapat. Kita sekalian jalan guys, apakah ada Han di sini aku nggak tahu ya. Aku belum ada ngecek lagi guys.
Anything I can interest you in?
Ada item. Oke, ini 2, ini 1. Iya. Allah.
An excellent choice. My thanks. An excellent choice.
Iya. Pencet sendiri dia cuy.
Here you are.
Sering
Go
gitu.
with Gilbert.
Iya.
Nothing to report.
Ini apa nih yang di dekat sini nih tadi ya? Smooth Like Butter.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Ada bandit. Wah, ini siapa ini?
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Selesai. Sebentar kalau yang kayak gini cuy.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Butuh duit ya.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's.
Masih ada nih.
If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh, di Northreach. Oke, terus kita sekarang apa aku mau ngambil yang di atas dulu ya? Di sini dulu deh, itu di Boklat ya. Dari sini aja deh. Nah, ada jalan nyambung nih ke dalam situ. Nah, ini kita bisa masuk nggak ya? Nggak bisa cuy. Nah, ini deh.
Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
You look like trouble.
I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick.
Yeah, see Blackthorn.
Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Oke. Ini pertama kali kita masuk ke dalam sini nih, guys. Mashallah. Lah, aku udah pernah masuk ke sini nih. Udah pernah belum ya? Udah, guys. Tempat ini aku udah pernah masuk nih. Loh, tapi kenapa di petanya kok masih nggak nampak?
So this is Dravozd.
Dravozd.
Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
Oh, dia butuh bridge.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill?
Zoltan itu tuh chiefnya.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Rasanya aku udah pernah masuk ke sini deh, guys. Apa mirip ya? Nah, Dravozd. Rasa-rasa udah pernah ya aku masuk ke sini.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Ini kan?
Mama.
Mirip, guys, mirip.
Papa come back yet?
Bukan di sini nih. Wah, pakai magic dia.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pakai
Pardon
barrel
the
dia.
intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
Oh, ini dia.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right.
Sombong.
I'm going.
Sombong ya. Oke. Apa sih yang mesti diomongin kemarin ya? Aku lupa nih. Yang diminta si Blackthorn ini nih. Dia berdua sama si August itu. Si Blackthorn ini kayaknya kalau ada masalah sedikit dia berubah, guys. Jadi si August nih kawan baiknya, bestinya. Jadi dia tahu kalau ada yang berubah.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Iya.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves.
Yeah.
There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
Si Owen tadi ada tuh bisa buat
It depends
furnace
on how you look at it, though.
tanpa pakai
There's got to
barrel
be other ways
untuk
of making
memanaskan
fire.
furnace-nya.
We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin.
Salamander
I
skin?
need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Iya, hunting lagi kita. Alright. Oh, dekat sini nih. Di sini kah? Aiming high. Oh, ini dia. Kita ambil yang ini dulu, guys. Kita ambil yang terdekat dulu ya.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. Let's go. Banyak monster nggak ya? Untung-untung ada Han di sini. Gua ketemu. Wow, suara apa itu? Ada dinosaurus di sini. Oh iya, cuy. Storm Panther. Lawan dulu dong. Selesai, cuy.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Carava.
Carava.
If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
Itu dia. Ini dia.
It looks like we found him.
Oh no! What? Bukan Han ya, ini Han ya? Bukan kan, ini side quest nih guys. Siapa tadi yang butuh? Nah itu, ada mentor cell.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Ah nanti kita kembali ke Mid. Tunggu, selesaikan yang ini dulu guys. Ini cuy. Nanti ya kita kembali ke Mid ya. Kita nyari salamander. Ini apa ini? Oh, ada binatang yang kena serang cuy. Ayo Torgal, endus di mana keberadaan salamander. besar.
Let's make
Nah,
this
itu
quick,
dia.
shall we?
Itu dia. Nah, ini dia. Enggak, mati. Ada kena lagi.
Slow. It's over.
It's over.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Oke. Kembali lagi ke sini. Yuk, sip, kita kembali ke sini, guys. Nanti ya, Mid, tunggu dulu ya. Kita selesaikan dulu di sini, Mid. Dia menyelesaikan prototipe-nya apa gitu. Butuh adamant tortoise itu.
What's this all about then?
Blackstone nih. Dia mau buat furnace.
Any trouble finding the skin?
No, it's
Nothing I
easy.
couldn't handle.
Oh, sombong.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravozd is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
Nah, itu rahasia yang dicarinya tuh.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravozd needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
Oh,
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Ditinggalinnya kampung halaman.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us?
Yeah,
I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Oh, wait. Oke, udah kelar nih. Return to the Black Hammer. Black Hammer ya? kembali lagi ke sini kan. Nah, selesai nanti langsung kita pergi ke mid, guys.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan, that is. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Paul Cinder.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Jadi begini ceritanya. Diceritain dulu ya. Oh, bukan ya?
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I can never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent a sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Sombong dia lagi. Tadi galau dia.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Quest complete. Nice. Blacksmith Blues 3. Gila, banyak ternyata side questnya. Memang dah heran gue. Apa ini? Oh. Oke, bisa buat apa baru nih? Aksesoris baru nih. Ouroboros ya, Ouroboros ya. Ternyata banyak juga fungsinya, cuy. Aku nyelesaikan ini. Tunggu, bisa aku buat dah? Coba cek dulu.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Bisa aku buat. Ouroboros. Wah. Ini levelnya tinggi ini, guys. Ini ya. The Sons of Ouroboros. Excalibur. Jauh di bawah ini ya. Udah aku buat kali ya. Belum ya.
And
Oke, kita pergi ke tempat mid lagi, guys. Masih panjang, masih panjang. Masih panjang sampai kita menyelesaikan semuanya. Tunggu, ini banyak nih yang udah selesai nih.
How may I help you today, Clive?
A blazing beacon.
You earned this.
Talisman of priming. Wah. Ini bisa gua ambil nggak nih? Bisa, cuy.
All yours.
Ada tinggal. Oh, 3 lagi. Genji glove.
Best of luck out there.
Ini dia di sini nih semestinya. Talisman of priming. Increase Lionheart tunic duration. Oh.
Sid.
How are you doing? Here you go.
Ini ya. Ini di mana ini? Boklat, Teber.
Always something in there.
Nanti kita ke situ ya. Selesaikan dulu nih yang punya mid nih, guys. Gila, gatal-gatal kerongongan gua. Ini dia si mid, dia buat pesawat ya. Gue lupa nih, guys. Dia mau buat apa di sini? Udah dapat semua kan? Yang dia butuhkan.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Oh, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's
Jangan ada lagi.
most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1. And a 0.
Masih ada lagi?
And a cogwheel.
Cogwheel.
Just a tiny one.
Iya, itu mah
So,
sama si
that's the
Blackthorn.
problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, it was a tiny brass gear.
Ah, iya itu dia.
Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
Iya, sama
The young'uns?
anak-anak tuh.
But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Mudah-mudahan masih ada mah bocil-bocil itu. Di atas sini dia nih. Dia curi tuh cogwheelnya.
Midadol mentioned a new
Nah,
project
ini dia.
Not exactly.
Masih ada yang tinggal satu.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Masih ada ya?
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
Itulah kerja
All the pieces
bocil-bocil.
that are left over,
Bongkar
we keep
pasang,
under our
cuy.
beds, just in case.
That's...
Semuanya nanti berujung pasti rusak. That's good
Look.
to know.
I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your... hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Oke, dapat.
Well, did they have it?
Oke, udah selesai ya. Nggak ada lagi ya, Mit?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Dia mau buat pesawat nih.
That should do it.
Wah, ini apa ini, guys? Ini cutscene nih. Beneran kapal dijadikannya. Beneran kapal dijadiinnya pesawat. Wah, gila. Ini kapal ada baling-balingnya.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Gimana nih? Bakalan selesai tuh?
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Selesai. Ini high. Model airship. Oke. Ada yang baru lagi nih. Masih ada Blacksmith Blues 4 lagi. Hah. Keluar dulu cuy. Aku mau nyelesaikan yang lain dulu. Banyak nih. Di Northridge ada 1. Di Tabor. Di Tabor ya. Kita pergi ke Tabor nih. Tabor banyak nih guys. Ada 3 tadi nampak aku nih.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Huh?
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. but the worked hide of a well-aged beast. Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Oke, dia ada banyak di sini ya guys. Ada 3 nih. Sini satu lagi. Dalam sini ya. Oh, ini siapa ini? Ya, Cyril.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Okay.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Orang ini kayak apa dia? Kayak apa namanya guys? Assassin's Creed. Dia bergerak dari kegelapan sih, kegelapan.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing.
Yeah.
I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Satu lagi nih. Wah, gimana dia nih? Di atas ya? Bisa naik ke atas, guys. Wah, kayaknya bisa nih. Dari sini ya.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Nah, iya, guys.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Okay.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Nambah lagi yang baru 3 cuy. Apa ndak habis-habis nih side questnya? Carving stone. Di atas ini kan tadi.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly thoughts.
Guardian of the Crystal, the first stone of Tabor. Sacred, hold thy noble blood, tills ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Nyari lagi nih, masih ada yang lain nih. Kayaknya.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I, dearie.
Tunggu, kita cari lagi yang lain guys. Mungkin ada yang lain lagi nih. Oh, kayaknya di tempat-tempat itu tuh ada semua ya. Kita cek-cek lagi nih di bagian sini. Nah ini. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Ini ada lagi nih. Wonders of the golden plains, lay your roots in the stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
It's the scraps you're after.
Thanks.
Kita balik lagi ke tempat scholar yang tadi. Di sini dia kan?
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Ini dia.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardian of the Crystal?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder?
Protecting?
The engraving to the north is next, I think.
What was written? Ini ya, Golden Plains tadi ya, Wonder of the Golden Plains.
Wonders of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of Hunter. Now tillers the land. Tillers the land ini tadi kalau nggak salah aku ya.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Quest yang ini udah selesai semua di dalam sini nih. Yang tadi, kecuali yang 2 tadi ya. Yang 2 tadi itu kayaknya di luar dari kota ini, guys. Oke. Nah, kembali lagi ke sini. Oh, ini ada sesuatu di situ. Kita langsung pakai obelisk aja, cuy. Itu kayaknya ada yang harus kita bunuh tuh di situ tuh di tengah itu. Ya, monster kayaknya ya. Harus ada yang kita kalahkan nih. Tunggu, di tengah-tengahnya apa? Skin trade. Apa itu skin trade?
Straight home now.
Ini.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Gila kuatnya, cuy.
All yours, Torgo.
Selesai. Itu dia. Ini dia yang harus diambil nih. AV skin.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my
Tunggu.
hands, the better.
Selesaikan dulu ya. Kita kembali lagi ke Tabor tadi ya. Nah iya nih, ke Tabor tadi.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Masih ada yang lebih besar lagi yang mesti dikerjakan selain ngumpulin kulit. Balik lagi ke sini ya. Kita harus ke sini nih, guys. GT Undying. GT Undying ini prajurit, bukan prajurit sih. Kayak kelompok gitu yang melindungi Joshua, guys.
Ready go?
Kerajaan LazuardiEG hancur.
Faster.
Ini musuh yang kecil-kecilnya kita skip aja ya. Kali kalau ada Han. Kalau ada Han kita lawan, cuy. Wah, ketutup kayaknya pintunya nih.
You deserve a rest.
Bisa masuk nih. Wah, nggak bisa cuy. Inaccessible. Oh, kita coba dari Famare ini ya. Oh, atau dari sini guys. Dari sini nih kayaknya. Kita coba dari sini guys. Di sini kayaknya jalannya bisa masuk kita nih.
Good girl.
Ya. Nah iya nih kayaknya. Salah jalan lagi gue. Skip. Rame lagi cuy, goda dia. Seru kali soalnya bertarung menggunakan melawan mereka guys. Helgaro. Ada safe. Suka kali aku bertempurnya guys. Battle-nya keren sih. Nah iya nih dari sini kan.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind.
Straight home now.
Ada sesuatu guys. Nah ini Han kayaknya nih. Ketemu Han satu. Thanatos, kirain gue Thanos. Ranking A cuy, ini bakalan susah nih guys.
want. I'm right here.
Pokoknya kalau aku udah pakai potion guys, udah di spot. Nice, keren. Dapat kita Han satu ya. Cuma satu didapat. Hannya ada berapa tuh? Ada 9 apa ada 12 ya? Gue lupa. Dark Steel. Oh, bisa dipakai untuk ultima weapon kali guys. Jalan aja ya. Nggak usah manggil ini. Nggak usah manggil apa namanya? Ambrosia guys. Wah, ini kayaknya bakalan ada satu episode lagi nih guys buat gue nyelesain Hannya. Udah hampir 2 jam cuy. Wah, positif nih guys. Itu ada obelisk ya di situ ya? Kok bisa ada obelisk di situ? Nah iya cuy, ada obelisk cuy. Kretov. Oh ini dia nih. Inikah village yang untuk orang Undying itu ya? Oh tidak, semuanya pada mati guys, diserang. Siapa yang nyerang?
Oh no.
Wah.
You'll pay for this. There's still be survivors.
their leader.
Pimpinannya. Belum. Kepedean gue. Hancur desanya guys, pada dibantai semua nih Undying.
Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord.
Langsung tahu dia.
I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire.
Oh, orang ini semuanya udah disumpah nih mungkin.
To what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey, I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Iya, soalnya dia kan dikasih tugas dari Joshua guys untuk menguncover originnya dari Ultima ini.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Red of report. Pasti ada sesuatu nih guys.
My thanks. I shall study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kratov. Losses which could have been avoided had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, And your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose. And that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Tidak ada yang bisa merubah cara pikir orang ya guys. Itu yang pastinya ya guys. XVI. Ini untuk Shiva nih. Oke, udah kelar semua nih di sini. Oh, masih ada duty Anda yang 2. Balik lagi cuy.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus.
Malleus?
An ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash, a continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes.
Bahaya tuh. Kita harus ke situ tuh,
I
guys.
entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both.
Mestinya kuat tuh.
Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Iya benar. Iya. Sekarang kita disuruhnya bertanggung jawab dengan apa yang kita bilang, guys. Ini salah ini.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickelberg was its name.
Mickelberg.
It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Kan tadi kan kasih nasihat sama kita. Walaupun untuk penelitian tentang Ultima ini jangan sampai mengorbankan nyawa. Ujung-ujungnya dibalikkannya ke kita, cuy. Ada tempat baru kebuka ya? Oh, ini Kretov yang tadi. Nah, ini Boklat ini, cuy. Wah, masih banyak ternyata. Nah, ini dia. Di Eidsla ya, di bagian selatan dari Waloed. Waloed di sini nih. Kerajaan Walut. Aku ambil yang boklat dulu guys. Bagian sini kita selesaikan semua ya. Kalau butuh satu episode lagi cuy. Yang penting semuanya kelar guys. Karena aku pengen dapetin ultima weapon. Nah ini cewek ini siapa ya namanya ya, gue lupa.
If we're going to do this, will we?
Clive,
Eloise.
your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Yeah. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Trading places. Oke, kita membersihkan tempat untuk meletakkan bearer di situ ya. Oh, di sini ternyata. Aku langsung pergi dari sini bisa nggak ya? Ah, jalannya dari mana ini? Make it. Oh, dari sini, guys. Tunggu. Ini jalannya dari mana? Masih banyak jalan yang belum kebuka, cuy. Ini yang village-nya siapa tadi nih? Village-nya si Blackthorn. Ah, jalannya. Apa tadi namanya? Aku lupa. Trading places. Trading places. Nah, ini dia. Relocate them to Cashlock. Pergi ke Cashlock ya. Cashlock di sini dia. Tunggu, kalau aku harus mencari jalan, kayaknya jalan yang tepat untuk menghubungkan itu dari sini, guys. Tapi di sini kayaknya jalannya ditutup nih. Ayo kita keluar dulu ya. Kita cek dulu, guys. Kita bisa skip semua musuh-musuh.
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop.
Pada takut dong.
Scared.
It's all right.
Itu dia. Itu dia origin. Dia seolah-olah menjadi dewa ya. dia ngaku dia yang menciptakan manusia, cuy. Tapi aku rasa enggak ya.
Come on.
Fly
Ambrosia.
Fly Ambrosia itu yang paling aku suka, guys. Tunggu, aku coba dari sini. Apakah bisa jalan dari sini, guys? Republican Gate. Nah, mungkin dari sini ya. Aku coba cek dari sini dulu jalannya. Kalau nggak bisa, kita nanti coba muter ya. Dari bawah sini. Dari sini bisa ya masuk jalannya, guys. Kalau enggak tuh terpaksa kita muter. Ini gua ya kalau nggak salah aku ya. Ada jalan nggak dari sini? Ini goblin isinya, cuy. Wah, ternyata tidak ada jalan di sini. Enggak ada jalan di situ, cuy. Dari sini kali ini. Mungkin ya. Kali ini masih ada nih yang belum kita masuk nih. Nah iya nih cuy, sini jalannya. Wah, ternyata kita bisa terbang langsung.
This must have been a nice place once, and it will be again.
Cuma 2 gelombang aja datang.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back.
Let's head back to Booklet. Mana dia? Kok nggak langsung? Oh, Theodore aja nih.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no.
No?
But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Masih ada nih, yang kedua nih. Masih ada lanjutan nih, cuy. Oke.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Ada nih dari si Theodore nih. Trading places too.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. And I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Okay.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Kayaknya satu benua nih kita semua yang bantuin ya guys. Tidak ada orang lain yang mau bantuin.
Do you see that too?
Do you see that too?
What are you looking for? Many thanks.
Cheers.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but... no buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Kayaknya banyak tentang politik nih. Untuk membebaskan tempat.
To Randalar then.
Dan
keep Eloise waiting.
Membebaskan tempat dan sini guys. Membebaskan tempat dan meletakkan warga-warga bearer di situ ya.
Do you see that too?
Orang nih masih pada sibuk nih ngeliatin Origin naik ke atas cuy.
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop.
I'm scared.
Langsung kita pakai
Come on.
Ada burung tuh banyak. Aku kira tadi naga terbang. Ternyata cuma burung. Skip. Enggak, aku nggak lawan. Kalau Han aku lawan, kalau itu enggak. Nice, benar sini jalan.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo.
Dari sini kan. Mana orangnya?
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Siapa yang naga yang mana nih? Katanya ada dragon.
Ready, go?
Ada tempat khususnya di situ, guys.
Where are you, Theo?
Jauh di atas itu. Skip. Oh iya, banyak ether di situ, guys. Wah, rame cuy.
These creatures have already turned.
Yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal!
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Ability untuk menghindar yang kayak aku lihat di YouTube tuh gimana ya? mana?
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Udah berubah dia. Oh no, dia berubah guys.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
Tapi dia masih bisa ngomong.
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Pala, ada berubah dia.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Gara-gara ether itu tuh dia berubah. Harus keluar dari sini, kalau enggak dia berubah juga nih. Harus keluar dari situ.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Nangis juga dia jadi.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Yang terakhir nih. Crimson Caravan signboard. Oh, ini yang kita dapat. Oke, udah kelar semua di sini, guys. Sudah kelar semua di sini. Oke, tinggal yang di North Ridge. Apa aku udahan dulu ya sampai di sini? Soalnya ini masih banyak nih. Iya deh, guys, kayaknya aku udahan dulu deh sampai di sini, guys. Terima kasih banyak sudah menonton. Wah, udah hampir 3 jam. Kita ketemu lagi di the next episode ya, guys. Masih menyelesaikan side quest-nya, oke? Dadah, guys.